Okay. All right, it looks like we're live. Let me get to YouTube so I can see things the way you guys see things. Take me just a minute to get there. How is everybody's Fri-Yay? I have to say I'm kind of tired myself. Sorry. Oh boy. I forgot how hard this can be to open. Oh, please. Okay. Let's peel that off there. It's been a while since I've used it. Okay. Let's put that out of the way. We've got some cracking going on, so where it's already loose, we'll just peel that up a little bit. Okay. Let me get over here. I'm almost to the live. So we've got our jelly plate. We've got this book. This is an older one. That's actually done, but there's some pages I'd like to do some more work on. So we'll start adding more color to that. So you probably won't be able to see that. It'll be off to the side. Hey, Christy and Adria, how you doing? Hope you are having a great Fri-Yay. Let me get that on live chat. So I've got some paper. I've got some stuff. What do you say we just start right out and throw some paint? It's been a little while since I've used any of my paint. But we'll see what happens, right? You're jelly frustrated at the moment? I don't know that I can offer any advice. I'm relatively new to jelly plating. I don't do anything fancy. I just throw some paint at it and see what happens, you know? You just never know. I'm just trying to get a more or less an even coat, and then we'll roll some color off. I'm going to try this piece of corrugated cardboard and see what we come up with over here. There we go. So let's see. I don't know if any of that will come off on the... Then we need a piece of paper. And away we go, right? Oh, it was, the week seemed to go by pretty fast, I've got to say. All right, there's our first hole. Pretty straightforward. So we'll put that over here to dry. And I'm going to try this distress paint. If I can get it open, we might try it. Hold the phone. This is Twisted Citron. And I'm pretty sure this was gifted to me. I think maybe Jamie. Trust her, Jamie. All right. Well, that's got one of those little ball things in it. So let's give that a little shake. It's been sitting around for a little while. All right. So let's see. I didn't check to see if there's any kind of seal inside. Hold, please. Yeah, and there is. Since this is a newly painted room, I should avoid just splurting paint everywhere. I do need a little bit of a paper towel to clean up my personal messes on. Okay. Now let's try and get some of this on there. There we go. And I have never used the distress plate paints on. I used like a ink dauber thing. And I may need a little bit more than this, actually. That may not be quite enough. Although that would be an interesting effect if we just used it like that, right? I think there might be a hair on the roller. Here's my hair gets everywhere, including on the roller. Thankfully, it's winter. I'll have a little bit more time to play with the... I think I got it off there. All right, so let's throw some of that onto the... And another sheet of paper. Gotta have the paper. One of these days that stuff's going to peel off there. I accidentally got an image transfer to work when I tried to use the other side of the mailer to do it on purpose. I have only had one successful Gelli transfer. I have not been so lucky as to that's interesting. So the pink and the hot, or the green and the, it's an interesting combo. I can't say it's pretty, but interesting. So we've got some of both, I think, on there. So let's try something. Let's maybe go with this purple and see what happens. I think I'm going to do some work privately, working on getting decent transfers before I try and do it live again. Try to just work out what works for me without feeling like it's being a big deal for everybody else, you know. Trying to get some over this crust we have going on over here. We don't need more purple right there where there's a lot of purple. Okay. And I suppose let's try it again with some of this. You know, just to see. Let's get some lines on there for a little bit of fun. Those are transferring a little bit into the roll-off book, so that's fun. All right. Even trying to use junk mail to pick up prints. Oh, well. I think I'm just going to practice, and that way maybe I'll come back with something. Okay, so I think we got up all the extras. I don't really like that green with the purple. It turned out weird. Now, I might like it later when I come back to it. Sometimes I don't like them at first, and then later I'm like, well, that's not so bad. I think I'm going to try the purple again, and we'll try it with a different color for the second pull. So let's see what we come up with. Let's find someplace where we can use here. Let's maybe put some purple there. Just putting on the paint with my squeaky rollerball. So squeaky. Okay. What do we want to... It's been a long time since we've jelly printed. Let's go with some bubbles. I like the bubbles. Okay. So we're going to also put that in the jelly print book. See if we can get some transfer. Transfer can be good. Okay. And then piece of paper. You like the corrugated cardboard? Hey Carla, how's it going? How are you on this Fri-Yay, lovely lady? It has been a week, hasn't it? There we go. I think I might have put it down on the wrong side. But let's try a new color. Let's try some yellow, maybe. Shaking up the yellow. I haven't done it in a while, and I thought, why not? It took me a little while to find all the parts and pieces. You know how it is with me. So. I took a walk today. I went for a walk again. I think that's 3 days in a row. I'll tell you, my thighs are not too happy about it. Okay. What do we want to do? Let's do some of the Lego base dots, the smaller dots. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little bit of that onto the... a little bit. All right. It's 1 degree outside. Holy cow. That would make me want to curl up under a nice blanket, throw a cat or two on top of me, and take a nap or read a book until I take a nap. All right. Got a little bit of some buildup on there. All righty. So I think maybe what I want to try and do is put on a real thin coat and then let it, because we're not getting a lot of leftover on the plate. We're getting very little. So we'll make just a super thin coat, put a little bit of a pattern on it, let that dry, and then we'll put another color over it. We'll see how that works. What do we want to do for pattern? We have a lot of different things. How about just some random circles? Anyway, so yeah, I went for a walk. I had I made biscuits and gravy for me and Mike and Sandy. Els doesn't like Don't think she got left out. She makes her own breakfast every morning. So we're going to let that die for a hot minute. Let it just dry there. Hey, Roseanne, how you doing? Rebecca, Krabby's in the house. How you doing? Not yet. Just got some circles going on. It's cold, so of course this isn't going to dry right away. Do, 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 do. Closer. Just some circles. Oh, that feels like we might be able to put some other color on there. What do we think would go good with that yellow? Maybe you think a light pink? What do you guys think? Should we go with orange? Got a really bright orange. We could also go with white or black. Orange. Adri's like, orange. All right. We're going to go with orange and see what happens. Okay. Let's find a place where we could use some orange. How about right in here? Okay. I think we need to put a little bit more orange on there. Orange is a little thick. Okay. We want to get good coverage still. Do, 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 do. This should be interesting. All right. Let's lay some orange down over on there. Oh, I think we might have taken a little too much away there. But it is what it is, right? Okay, so let's grab a piece of paper and see what we get. Uh-oh, you're sick. Oh, upper respiratory and sinus. Ew, I am so sorry. I hope that the urgent care can help you out and that you have a speedy recovery. Sending some healing energy your way for sure. That is just no fun. Oh, I kind of like that. Is the splotchy and stuff. So let's go with, I'm going to go with this pink now. We'll see what the yellow and the orange look like with the pink. It could be total crap. There we go. Oh, and that's making a gross noise. That's fun. Love it when the paint makes gross noises. Okay, let's flip a few. We're going to put some pink on here. All right, so let's pull some of that off there. I'm going to do the corrugated lines again. We're still going to get some circles on the back of that. And that does translate into the It will. Just a little bit of it will go into the, okay, piece of paper. So we should maybe get some of the circles and then some of the lines. Leave the farts in the bottle. Hey Angie, how you doing? Long time no see. We have oiled it, Angie. It's just squeaky. It's how we know we're alive. Squeaky Town. All right. Oh, that's an interesting one. The pink is like a barely there color, so we have a lot going on here. Maybe we want to put a little black on this now and see what we come up with. Let's try that. Had 2 grand. My 4-year-old grandson, 9-month-old, was tired and ate pizza, then took a nap till now. Roseanne was on the nap train after taking care of them grandbabies. They will run you ragged. They got so much energy. Well, probably not the 9-month-old, but you know, they still require. They've got it's a lot of energy, babies and stuff. And you are a lucky, lucky grandma for sure. Just cutest little things, right? So I'm just going to put some light on here. I don't want to have a lot. Okay, so let's grab the paper. See what we get. Good snow Monday. Been in the house 6 days. Yeah, that's the bad thing about snow. You get trapped in the house. Get a little cabin fever there. We get that in the summer when it gets too hot to go outside. That was probably too dark. But that's a nice grungy one, I think. Got a little grunge going on there. I think I should have gone with something a little bit. Maybe I should have gone with the white. Or just something else light. All right. So I don't know that we have too much black left on there. There's a little bit of the pink and yellow. Let's go back to the pink and see what we get. We'll make some more farty noises. It's just air trapped in the bottle. All right. Let's add some pink on here. And then what do we want to do? Ooh, let's just put some wavy lines on there. Let's put some little small wavy lines. Okay. A 4-year-old, that's like a little bundle of energy. It's like somebody wound him up and they just let him loose. But 4 is a fun age. Okay. Well, there we go. That's different. We're getting a little pickup around the edges. Good, nice light page. Okay. Now we've got a lot to pick up there, so we got to decide on a good color that will go with the pink. Will be a nice contrast. Let's try this baby blue. try and get that shook up a little bit. Okay. More fun noises. Paint's been sitting around for a while. Probably needs a little bit of stir up and maybe add a little Floetrol. All right, let's see. Where do we want some baby blue in our... Let's throw some on here. Okay. Let's try for some... No, that is the right... Maybe I just didn't press down enough. Or it could just be that the paint is all dried on there and it's not as... There we go. Okay. Go ahead and roll off some of that in here. Okay. And paper. Keep coming back to that paper. I've been up early every day before anyone else in the house, which has been nice. I do like some quiet time before I have to people, even in the house. Alrighty. There we go. That's not a bad mix. There's a little yellow in there. It looks like a little of the orange still. Interesting. Okay. Let's get that up there. I have all this blue on here. Let's right? Floetrol. You buy it at the hardware store, I think. I have a bottle of it that Janie sent me, and I'll get it down for you. One bottle lasts a very long time. You just add a little to the paint to get the consistency you want. It'll also, I think it makes it flow better, and I think it also gives you more time to work with the paint before it dries. But for sure, it increases the fluidity of the paint. People add it in a larger amount when they want to do the paint pours. It just gives you some more. So if you got some really thick paint, you can also water it down a little bit. You just got to be careful putting it, you know. Careful how much you put in. Oh, here we go. Not there. Okay. So let's see what we get here. This should be interesting because I think we have two patterns going on. Do, 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 do. Oh, Angie, stop complaining. It is what it is. We'll do some diagonally too. There we go. That's a little grungy. That's a nice little grungy effect. Okay. Let me grab that Floetrol while I'm thinking about it. Hold on. Oof. Standing. Let me turn on my fan while I'm up. It's a little warm in here. Fat lady problems, you know. You get to moving around a little bit and suddenly you're hot. Okay. Whew. Okay, here it is. It also is supposed to eliminate brush and roller marks, it says. But you just add a little bit. And there it is. But I have to sit down one day and basically go through all my bottles of paint and do it. That helps some. I think that fan is going bananas. Let's see. What do I want to do? Let's throw on a little black and let it dry. Just, I want to really, as thin as I can. Maybe even splotchy, you know, it doesn't have to cover the whole thing. And then we'll put something else over the top of that. Let's go for kind of a grungy. Let's roll some of that off. There we go. It's so squeaky. All right, we're gonna let that dry. It's gonna take a minute. Guys, okay, let's start with food. What you guys have for dinner? I had plain white rice because I was lazy. Inquiring minds would love to know what yummy goodness you guys had for. Let's see, maybe it may be too late. It may have dried too much for this. We got a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to try this, our school bus yellow, because it was really good for grungy prints, you know. But I need to sit down with my whole, I need to go through all my paints. And just add a little Floetrol to the ones that are, so I have a couple of them that are really, really thick, super, super thick. Okay, let's grab a piece of paper. Black-eyed peas and cornmeal. Nice. Look at us getting a little grunge going on. Okay, so I want to bring out this color. And this is an enamel. Berry wine. This may actually be a problem because this was already really thick before. And I haven't used paint since before. Before we went on the biggest adventure. It's good to be getting back into some things. Let's peel some of that off there now. Wait, no, that'll go in the trash. Okay. Now we did find before that these colors generally work well together, even though it probably seems like they shouldn't. All right. All right, so what do we want to do? We have not used this one yet today, so let's put a little bit of that down on there. Add that to some of our roll-off book there. Okay. It was cotton candy flavors. Oh, Adria, that's no fun. Hopefully, you'll get some relief very soon. All right. There we go. That's nice and dark and grungy, isn't it? We're getting there, huh? I am going to put a little bit of this down. It's a brown color. It is deep brown. It doesn't look deep brown to me though. I think somebody at Dollar Tree is smoking crack. Okay. Here's for Angie. We'll put these on here. There we go. Look at that sideways stuff. Whoops. Almost rolled that right off onto the floor. Okay. Trying to get a piece of paper off here. Uh-oh. Well, we're probably going to talk some people right into some sleep tonight. That is okay. Let's see what we get. You can see some of the other patterns underneath it. And some of the black still going on there. Okay, I think I want to go back to the school bus yellow now. Whoop. right. Let's go back here to some of the... Okay. And we'll just pop a few circles on here. And then the other end has some smaller circles. So we'll toss a few of those on there. Woohoo! Crazy circles everywhere. Okay. That's good. Let's see what we come up with. Good night, Angie. Thanks for coming and spending a little time with us. Stay warm out there. We'll see you again soon. Have a great weekend, by the way. Oh, I like that one. I like that. Yes. I didn't order anything. Did I? Hold on. I don't remember ordering anything. And I can't find my scissors. Hold, please. Oh, no. Aww. I got a gifty. Oh boy, this book might be smarter than me. Check it out. Over 100 killer activities for true crime and serial killer fanatics. Oh, that should be fun. Ooh, mysterious happenings. I suck at crossword puzzles. Oh no, I'll do okay. I usually do okay with word searches. Ooh, fatal followers, final messages, part of the cult. This is going to be so fun. Maybe we'll do some of them online. I could use some help with some, with some crossword puzzles. Not my thing. I wish I was better at them. I used to date by for a really short period of time. But one of the things he was really good at, I got to send out a thank you note for that. That's super sweet and unexpected. How cute is that? Love it. Oh, thank God. I was like, did I have paint on the jelly? Did I have jelly paint? All right, give me just a minute. I need to go through here and make sure none of these pages is sticking too much. If you let them dry like that, that's all she wrote. Oh, okay. Put some wrinkly paper in here. Okay, I got to do better about letting them dry for a minute before I turn the page. Okay. She's gone. I'll let her know you said stuff. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, this should be fun. Gonna have to find a pencil. Definitely not doing that in ink. Okay. So we just used school bus yellow. Yes.
You open it?
Yes.
What is it?
Oh, you know what? I'm live. Out. Say hello to everybody. They already said hello to you. Yeah, that's what I got. Hi, everybody. I don't know why she'd send us both one.
We can see who can get it faster.
You, because I suck at crossword puzzles. Now get out. All right, I'm looking for pages that need... I passed one that only had some black stuff on it. That could use a little bit more. Okay. All right, what are we going to do? Let's maybe go back to some purple. I don't know how that's going to look with what we got on here. Oh, you know what? I know where I'm going from here. I'm going to go with this is the school bus yellow. This one works great for grungy stuff. Oops, got a little carried away with that dribble. Jesus. Okay. And then what do we want to... I think I want more circles. I like the circles. Let's do it again. Do, 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 do. Just... There we go. That's big circles. And let's throw some small circles in there. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Okay, I think I like it. Let's do it. The real field temp here at 10 p.m. is 4 degrees. I use several things. Hold on. Let me get this print, ready to go here. And then I'll show you a couple of things I use for circles. You can use almost anything for circles, honestly. Okay. So I've got this little bit of, it was off a roll of something. I think ribbon, maybe. And so it's got like, this stuff didn't come off it. So it leaves like a fun edge on it. So that's one of the things I have for circles. This is a cone that had some thread on it. So I get 2 different size circles off this one doodah. I haven't used it today. You can get little bitty circles off bubble wrap. Little dots with the Lego thing. This is from the dollar store. The little bases you can get. Then I have the plastic bubbly thing. This is from cake decorating. It came out of the cake decorating section at the Michaels. I also have that I haven't used before. I've got some bits of cork that I'm going to try out too. But you can use paint lids, the tops or bottom of glasses, probably not the ones you drink out of. The screw top lids off sodas. Just look at stuff that's different. You can take like a peanut butter lid. When the peanut butter's all gone, save the lids off various things, different sizes, different types are going to have different textures. In a pinch, I've unscrewed the lid off a bottle of paint and used it. The corks need googly eyes. I'm sure they do. So I hope that helps a little bit. Yeah, just look at the things you take. Like when you use up a roll of aluminum foil, there's that little tube in there. Those things come in different sizes, depends on what brand you buy and where you get it from. This one had the little papers, you know, on the end, and I ripped it off. And so you've just got this fun little edgy circle thing. So that's how ours came out. I like it. I like it. I think I'm going to be doing some more circles. I'm liking the circles right now. Loving the circles. Okay. Let's go back to this hot pink. This is going to look terrible with what's on the plate, but I'm working up to something. Maybe. Sometimes I have ideas and they don't quite work out. All right. The paint's getting a little close in here. Let's start knocking over stuff with my big brayer. Okay. I need that black page that just had a couple of black squiddies on it. Over here. Yep, there it is. Pink will go good with black. I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's use some of these circles here. And we'll add those to the, and each side's a little bit different, so it just leaves a slightly less than round edge, you know? Let's get a couple hanging off. Let's just circle it up, man. Okay, so, and then let's go in with some of these small circles. I like the double circle thing. But you don't have to have a thing like this. You can just use any two different sized lids of stuff. I've used, and you can make them easier to handle if you're using lids off stuff by putting a little tab of, if I wait too much longer, I'm going to run it. It's going to get too dry to work with. All right, I think that's pretty good. Take a piece of masking tape, and wouldn't you know, I don't have any, but put it down and so make it so that it's got like a little, I can do it with a piece of paper. So let's pretend this is a piece of masking tape. So you put it down and then you leave like a little, and if you've got a really big lid, you can put a bigger one. But then you have this, once it's taped down, and you can glue it on if necessary. You know, sometimes stuff doesn't stick. Then you have a handle to pick it up with instead of trying to, if the lid is thin, roll the knobby wheels across. I need to get it 4x4. A little grabby tab. Yeah. They can be very handy. Ow! I hurt myself with my fingernail. They're not even that long. All right, I let that sit on there for a long time. Oh, I thought that was going to come out hideous with what was on the plate, but it didn't. Check it out. They look a little bit like pink olives. Okay. So now we've got that hot pink on there. What do I want to do? Let's see what we've got over here. Oh my gosh, we haven't done any turquoise today. How could we have a whole night with no turquoise? How, I ask you? Oh, let's get down over here. Ooh, let's try this. Okay. I always trying to find a spot in the book before I start putting paint down. He's so squeaky. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's do some lines now. We'll go this way. And a little bit over here. Okay. Let's roll that into the paint book. Almost none left. Okay. Okay. That's a sad pink color. Circle up the wagons. A 4x4 square. I know they have like a little pack. It's like a square, a circle, and a triangle or something like that. I will eventually get them. Because they're fun, and I think you can lift them up and just slap them onto things. I have the small one that I think you sent me, the 5x8. I don't remember what was underneath there. I've already forgotten. Pink. Well, it doesn't look pink at all, does it? Interesting. All right, well, let's go in for some turquoise circles, shall we? Looks like the lines. What you need to get is some Venetian blinds. All right. Some nice paint coverage right there. Our little circling doodah. Some orange going on over here. Okay. Oh, let's try the corkscrew. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at that. Doo-dah, doo-dah. We're doing polka dots. Let's try some on the other side. Ooh, that side's a little flatter. Doo-dah, doo-dah. The only downside to this is the paint is drying the whole time that we're doing it. So we'll see what we get. I think that's pretty good. Just trying to rub the last of the paint off that. Okay. That's one that I think Elle sold, though. She super glued it back to back. Roseanne, olive. There we go. Got a mostly turquoise print there, and let's see what we get on round 2. What color? What color do you guys want to go with the turquoise? You decide while I run to the restroom, because I drank a lot of liquid today. I need to run to the potty. I shall return. Okay. I'm back. Oh, stuff fell on the ground. Black. Half black, half orange. Unless you have a pastel. You know, I've never been able to find a pastel black. It's just, I look and I look. Must always be sold out. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of black and a little bit of, I don't think orange will go very well, but we'll see what it looks like. And then we'll throw some orange on there. Could be the ugliest or the best thing we've ever done. All right, we'll see. Let's see what happens. It's very squeaky. Need to loosen up that. Well, here's just like a black. Ooh, now it's mixed with orange. Okay. I am gonna go. What do I want to put on here? Let's do bubble wrap. We have not done any bubble wrap tonight. Had to get a new piece. We completely wore out that other piece. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, that's very interesting. Kind of dig it. Got a lot of paint off that. Okay. Okay. Do, 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 do. There it is. A leopard with leprosy. Hey, now don't be judging our gross leopard that we have going on. Okay. Let's do a little more black. Okay. Now, I've lost my... Oh. We'll go with Angie's diagonals here. Okay. I always start out thinking, I'll do all pastels today, and it always devolves. Oh my. I'm going to see if I can't smush that down just a little bit more. Probably not. Nope. Okay, well, let's see what else we get. We may want to use that again. I don't know. We'll tuck it right here. Goldfish in the aquarium. Looks like a bruise. Sticky. Well, it's because I put on a thin layer. It dried really fast. So we're going to go kind of building up to something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let me find a good spot before I... This should be good. Okay. And let's add that in. Okay. Let's go with the not quite round circles. Just the one size this time. All right, I got paper blowing around behind me because of the fan. All right. I won't deny it, Carla. I won't deny it. Okay. There we go. And we've got a little spot of thick paint on there, so let's just brayer that right into the book. Sometimes that's a nice way to get rid of a goofy spot. Okay. Let's find a new spot. Oh, maybe right here. Okay. What do we want to do? What? Let's try this. Sorry for the noise. I know some of you have headaches. I apologize. I do. Okay. Nope, that's not going to work there. How about here? Okay. There we go. And we'll just drop a little bit of stuff on here. We're not going to go too crazy. Okay. Paper. Lot of jiggling tonight. Come in. I kind of want to try making an impression of my face. I don't know that I want to mush my face into this jelly plate. If you do it, let me know how it works. It is squishy. There we go. Probably should have thinned that out a little bit. It's a little thick. It's a wee bit thick. I'm just going to kind of roll some of this splotchiness off. Okay. It's one step away from Xeroxing your butt. That's Carla might be onto something there. Carla might be onto something right there. I think. Anybody got plans for the weekend? I'll be binge watching something. One of the 3 things I'm currently binging. You had a lot of paint on there. I got to pull some of that back off. Hold, please. It's a little bit crazy. Just a wee little bit. All right, we're going to put it back on this print that we've got here and see what happens. Working your side gig Saturday and Sunday. Good. Okay. There we go. Now we've got, with both the prints on one, I think we've got one kind of nice grungy print. Hungry down in the house. Nice, nice. I approve of whatever your weekend plans are, as long as they work for you. Hold on, I got some that are kind of mate with each other. Those are dry. They're curling up a little bit. Okay, that one still needs some dry time. Okay. Well, we're kind of at a mostly clear pad now. I'm going to get a little drink here. Yeah, they're slowly trying to slide off the drying surface. Okay. Let's go back to that pink. I think I'm actually gonna, no, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Except I'm shaking up the pink. Do, 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 do. Okay. I'm gonna go with bubbles. Bubbles. And then we're gonna put that in the roll-off book. Because why not? Let's grab us a sheet of paper. Verbal. Okay. Ooh, I like that. We get some. It's a nice light. It's light but grungy. You can barely see the bubbles in there, but they're there. All right, so we got some leftover pink. Let's throw a little hot pink on that. See what we like, what we don't like. It could come out horrible. I don't know. Just testing some stuff out. Just testing. I keep saying I'm testing, but the truth is, from one jelly print session to the next, I don't remember what looked good and what didn't. All I know is I'm trying my best. Okay. I always make these plans for the weekend, like I'm going to get so much stuff done. I have just 3 things I want to get done this weekend. Just trying to simplify. It does, I think we need something else on there. I think we're going to double print this one. We're going to give it a couple prints before we do it because, honestly, it's a little wet. I'm going to throw some turquoise on this hot pink and see what happens. All right. Let's push the paints back again. Okay. Let's do this again. Ooh. Fun. Now let's put it over here and roll it onto the brayer book, right? Okay. I hear Mike sneezing. Oh, that's kind of nice. I like that. Do you have one of your paper dyed doilies? Stupid with 2 O's? Probably somewhere. Maybe. What? I know I dyed some. I don't remember what color it was. Oh, as a stencil? I just have I'll run out to the garage and grab one. It won't be dyed, but it's a doily. Yeah, let me go run and do that. I'll be right back. After a few layers of paint, it'll be stiff. All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I got one. Okay. Here it is. in all its glory. Okay, what color do you want me to use? Give me a color. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. And I'll be trying to separate some pages here. She might have drifted off. All right, if nobody chooses, I'll choose. Let's see. We haven't done anything in blue color yet today. Whoops. True blue. Roseanne wants you. Okay, you caught me in time. Yellow it is. Yellow it shall be. All right, let's get a nice coat on there. Okay. Let's slap that doily on there and a piece of paper over it. Because I don't want paint all over my hands. All right. Now we'll need to let that dry for just a minute. We got like a weird dotty pattern in there. The negative. Okay. Once that's dry, we'll put another color over it. But we did get some paper flakes on there. And it's not going to take it very long to dry. I think we put everybody to sleep. It does happen sometimes. It's the end of the week. I sometimes expect that's going to happen, you know. What are you going to do? We're just waiting for this to dry. Just waiting for it to dry. Maybe we'll try and pick some of the paper pieces out of there. Doily's always got extra paper pieces. Not quite dry. You think the negative print looks a little bit like Paisley? This one? Yeah, a little bit. Is that pink on there? Okay, what color do you want to go over the yellow? Anybody can choose. Because we got to put a color over it to lift it. Probably not something really, really dark, though. Or terribly light. We don't want things really light either. You need a medium tone. Oh my god. I got the yawns. Alright, it's dry enough for us to put some paint over it. Red. Okay. Red it is. We haven't used any today. Okay. I think that was a little dark. I can kind of see it under there. So we may want to try that again. All right, let's put something on here that's kind of juicy. I'm gonna throw this pink on here, and then we'll try again after this. Okay. Oh. That's a lot of pink. Okay. So that's a hair poked me right in the eyeball. It did not feel good. You like it? That's okay, Rebecca. I know you're not feeling very good. It's all good. As long as you're enjoying the show. Well, that's kind of fun. A lot of pink left on there. A lot of pink. And it's still pretty wet. I wonder if we couldn't real quick lift another print off there. Because that's still pretty wet. Yeah, we're going to get something else off there. That got a little bit of every color that's been on there for a little while. There's some green, and I don't even remember doing green. So it could be a mix of colors. But that one's a little grungy, pinky thing, isn't it? We still got some bits on there. So we'll go with the yellow again in the doily. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Okay. Let's throw that doily down again. We'll even use the same piece of paper. Okay. Even more yellow. And let's peel that right off there. I don't know if we got to really. We'll have to see. I'm going to try something a little lighter. Maybe this baby blue. See if that helps any. Yeah, it is a good background, isn't it? Okay. Let's make sure it's actually still a little tacky, not quite ready. Just trying to get a little drier. There's another little bit of paper over there. Nope, still not quite there. So what are you guys' favorite things to make? Like, what's your go-to if you got a little crafting time? Still a little tacky. I've been enjoying Scraps of Joy every morning. It's been nice to get back into it. I did miss it a little bit. Okay, I think we've got it. So let's put some of this blue on there. Okay. Junk journals and ephemera. Cool. All right, let's see if that got us any better a result. I don't dislike it, but it's definitely not the full. Maybe the doily is too complicated. Too much little spaces. So for next time when we do this, I will try to find a little simpler one with bigger. Okay, so we got a lot of blue left on there. And some of the yellow. What do we want to go with? I think we might go with, let's throw a little white on there and see what happens. I don't use white very often. All right. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh boy. Need some dark ones for that. Okay. Let's see what happens. I can't get any paper out of the pile. Okay. That is a very light print. We'll probably be adding something onto that. But now I think I want to add, I'm trying to get an end result of something a little bit grungy. After this, I'm probably going to put a little bit of black down. Okay. Looks like runny egg yolk. Better get some toast. Catch those runny egg yolks. And there's still some pink in there. Okay. Interesting. Now let's try a thin coat of black. Let's see what we get off that. Okay. That turned out almost gray. I like it. All right, let's see how long we've been on. An hour and 41. All right. What do you say we try this doily with the black? See if that helps us out any. Can't hurt to try. Okay. Oh, there we go. Something a little more high contrast. Interesting. Okay. Let's pull this up off here carefully. All right. And I believe that's ready to work with already. We're just going to throw some white down and see what we come up with. Okay. Let's go ahead and run that over just a little bit. All right. And let's see what happens. Yeah. This one is pretty good. That's what the color, the little bit of color that was on there from whatever pull this was from. It really, very nice. Very nice. All right. Ooh, this one's going to come out. There's a sharp enough contrast here. Check that out. Not too shabby. So this is the full pull, and this is the negative, basically. It worked. So we just need sharp contrast. The black and the white. Let's try that again. I really like that, and I think we got most of the paint off there, so I don't think we'll have any problem. We need to find something else to... Do we dare do it again with the, this one? All right. So those two turned out really nice. Let's go for it again. I never said it was stupid. Every idea is valid. You just got to test it. We just need something with enough contrast, you know, to pull it off. So we could probably do black with almost any pastel color or white. I think that'll work. So let's lay this poor doily down again. It's getting itself a little workout, isn't it? Okay. This one could turn out like shit. We just don't know. Maybe you only get one really good jelly print per session. You have 25 stupid ideas every day. But if you don't test them, you'll never know which ones are valid and worth pursuing. Oh, check that out. That's actually pretty nice, I think. Groovy. Let's pull this off here again. And there it goes. Okay, do we want to go white again, or should we maybe try... Want to try it with the yellow, maybe? It's looking pretty good. We're going to try it with the yellow that was suggested earlier. And paper. Okay. Ooh. So let's show a side-by-side contrast there. We didn't get quite as much, so we must have had some paint that didn't quite. But still pretty good. Not bad at all. Pale pink. Okay, so we'll do the black with a pale pink. I need, let's see about cleaning some of this yellow off here. Do 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 do. Do da do da. All right. All right, let's try the black again. Let's let that dry for a second. Yeah, we'll do it the same way. Okay. Let's go ahead and I gotta get some more black paint. I'm almost out. Can't run out of black paint. Probably didn't need that much actually. It's a little bit overkill. Okay. Oh, we don't want to run any of those. Okay. Let's get that doily back down on here. And if we need another quick something, here we go. Okay. All right. I think it's gonna be okay. So the pale pink. All right. Here we go. All right. And a piece of paper. Do-da, do-da. That did not come out well at all. Maybe too much paint. Maybe I put on a little too much paint. So it is a little globby. But it's not a bad, like, effect overall. You just can't see the doily. I wonder if it'll work better when I put a little Floetrol into it all. Okay, so what are we going to do with all that pink? Let's just throw some black on it. Maybe we'll even put down another doily print and see what happens. I'll put down just a little bit more paint. Oh, maybe we want the first layer to be a little juicier than it has been. So you get one and then you have to be like, well, what did I do? How did I even make that happen? Okay. Doily. Well, we got a good print that way, so maybe that's a good sign. Ta-da! Okay. And then I'm just going to go with the white again. Not too much. Okay. Not bad. It's not as clear as that first one, but there it is. Alrighty. So let's put these over here too. Let me look at how long we've been on. Okay. The white and black one looks like Wednesday Addams. Yeah, it's very sedate, and you know, it's got that vibe. It does have that vibe. All right, let's do something in purple for a mix up. We may come back and do some more of the black and white doily prints. They're nice. Could use them in all kinds of things. Definitely, definitely. Uh-oh. gonna go easy peasy bubble wrap. Okay. Sometimes getting this paper off that stack is a challenge. Okay, Roseanne. Pretty basic print. Let's throw a little orange up here. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go lines. I do like the corrugated cardboard. Okay. You like the last one that came off, the purple with the bubbly wrap on it? Oh, great black and red doilies would be. Well, we could do black and white and red and white for sure. I think red is a dark enough color to show up against the white. We got a little bit left of the, there's a little bit of the purple on there. Okay. So let's try. Oh, what did I do with it? Oh, there it is. Let's go ahead and try a red one. Because I don't think red and black will pull it well together. I think it'll just be kind of muddy. All right. I think we got most of the color off there. Let's do the red. There we go. Okay, that is not a good roll off spot for that. Okay. Okay, doily. Not a bad little underprint. Okay. I think I didn't press hard enough with that because this is not. So we let this dry some. Let's get something to wave over that. Let it dry a little bit. I wonder if I have another color. Not yet. I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon, and then we'll look at what we've done today and what happened in the roller book. All right. That's dry enough to work with, so let's go to the white. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm wondering if the white is going to make that red look pink. There it is. Didn't pick up very well there, but the rest of it looks pretty good. So there's that one. Murder doilies. So you can totally do murder doilies. Now I think another color that would come off on this is this blue color. The blue with the white. Although there's still going to be some of the last color on there. I think this blue is dark enough to show the doily. It's definitely a very bright blue. Okay, doily. We need to smash that doily down. Let's make sure we get all over. Try to pull up all the paint out of the various openings. Okay. Uh-oh. think that's the end of that doily. And that's going to stick on that piece of paper. We killed the doily. Never fear, I do have more. All right, so that doily is dead. That doily is dead to us, but I'll save it. I almost wadded it up and threw it in the trash. Hold on. Because I can use that probably in Scraps of Joy. It now has many colors on it. Check it out. So we could tear it up and maybe use it in Scraps of Joy. So that's how that one turned out. Now let's see how it looks with the white. Oh, I didn't check to see if it was dry. Not quite dry. Hold on. We don't want to put the paint on a not dry. So I gotta let that dry. Let me lay that off to the side so it doesn't get any more torn up. So if we want to do more doilies, I'll have to go out and get another doily. Luckily, I have a few of those. I think that's going to be kind of blobby over here. Not dry yet. There's a big blob right there. A bunch of colors on doilies. Tina Massey used to do that all the time with sprays. She had a method where she didn't spray. She did something else. I don't remember exactly what, but she got tie-dye doilies that way. It has been done. We're specifically waiting for this blobby bit over here to dry. Bloody the blobby the doilies. If I remember right, they did sell very well. She did it with coffee filters. Maybe not doilies. I don't remember if she did doilies, but I know she did it with coffee filters. She got some pretty grungy looking ones too. Okay, that should be dry enough to do now. So let's put the white on there. Okay. There we go. So that's what and this is where the doily's stuck on here. And we might get some of that off there. All right, we got some of that off there. I think Else has some doily stencils, but I can't use them for jelly printing because she likes to keep her stuff very clean, and jelly printing makes stencils very dirty. But it's something I can look at in the future about getting. Because yes, that would definitely work. But you know, we can use a few now and then. The ones that were a very high contrast, cheaper to get than from Temu. You think it's cheaper, Rebecca? Everything's cheaper on Temu, but I don't shop there. I just don't have the disposable income for that sort of thing at the moment. But it's on my list, you know. Stencils are on my list. Not stencils, but doily stencils are on my. And I'd like to get a couple of Mandela ones. I'll get there eventually. There's no rush. There's lots of other things to play with for the time being. It is a cool idea, though, 100%. Els has a Cricut machine, but to my knowledge, she's never used it. Okay, so we're going to wrap the jelly printing portion up. I thought it was fun, though, playing with the doily, and we got to use some new things that we've never used before. We'll get this closed up. We'll have to take it out and use it more often because it did not want to come out of here, I'll tell you that much. Make sure that's capped all the way around. Let's get some of this paint off the desk, and then we'll have a look at what we've done today. We used quite a bit of paint, different colors, and I'll definitely be experimenting with the doilies again. If I have the time on Sunday, I may go live and try again. I'm just so out of practice. I felt like I'd gotten kind of a little bit of a rhythm down. I wasn't doing, great shakes, but I felt like I figured a few things out. But in the intervening time, honestly, I feel like I lost that edge. That'll go right there. That'll work. All right. So, here we go. We're just going to do a flip through in here because I need to separate any pages that are stuck together. I think what I need to do at this point is just brayer directly into the book. I need to take an afternoon and just finish out the pages the way I want to. Oh, you're welcome, Carla. I enjoy your suggestions. Always willing to try something new. Nothing wrong with that. Because these still need, we've had some, we took this sheet tour. It had its little moment right there. It happens, though, and we get some really wrinkly ones, too. There's another tear. Depending on what you're doing, though, it doesn't really matter. Uh-oh. There we go. There's quite a bit of pages I feel like just need some help. Maybe do a little stenciling in here too. Add in some mark making stuff. It's not bad. I just feel like some of the pages could use a little bit of help. There we go. There's a page for Carla. A lot of red right in the middle of there. What are you going to do with that roll-up? The last one I sold. I'm getting close to jelly printing the last. My kidlet. I know. That would be. I get a kick out of jelly printing. Yeah, the last one I sold. This one I'm probably going to do something with. Because it's got a lot more flaws than the last one. I'll have to figure out something. This definitely could not be a personal journal because you wouldn't be able to see the writing on most of the pages. I don't know because I focus a lot on collage stuff. I guess you could do just kind of a mixed media thing. Definitely got some backgrounds going on. Do some prompts or something in here. I don't remember who bought the last book. I hope they had a lot of fun with it. And there's some from the goddess stenciling we did. There's a lot to love in here, that there are a few pages that could use a little help. See, that could use some help. A little bit more color on there. And these ones are wrinkly. I mean, I could also unbind them and put them in other books because these are signature bound. It's sewn in wherever the middle is. Just hard to guess in here. But so that's, at least the pages are separated so I can lay that down until later and just let it, with the pages not smashed. That way they can dry before I put them inside with all the other stuff. All right, so let's pull down all of today's jelly prints and then we'll stack them up so we can have a look at them. We did a pretty fair amount, honestly. Got one here. A couple more over here. All right. So we've got some rolling going on. So there's our turquoise. And that's our pink olives. I kind of like that one a lot. There's one with our doily stuff on it. That's the yellow and black doily. Got some more circles and circles. Bubbly wrap. There's our that's one of the black and white ones. That one doesn't look too bad. Well, that one almost looks like a flower on there. If I were to doodle with a pen, with a paint pen, I could probably turn that part here into a little flower. There's one of the doily prints. That's the one where we printed over and over again on it. That's some of our grungy pink. Another doily print. There's a really good black and white doily print. That was the one that came out the best. That one's not too shabby. Uh-oh. All right. Some more pink, a little grunginess. Definitely want to do some more with the circles. I'd like to try some more color combinations. I like that. I love that color. We did quite a few. Okay. And then there's another circly one. So maybe what we'll do is put the jelly print book on top of that for right now. And what do we got? We need something. Oh, we'll put this right there. Hold down those edges for a minute. I could totally add stickers and mixed media to the coolness of the braying off. And yeah, and it's a thing we could work on every now and then. This is the book I'm reading right now. And it says it's the first in a series. It only came out, I think, in 2017, maybe. Let me see. I'm actually enjoying it. It's not my normal genre. 2019. So it hasn't been out that long. I don't know if he'll have written any others, but I am enjoying it. Look, I've already read to here. Els made me this. This is a die cut set. She made me this little voodoo doll. But if I can get to at least some of the very thick paints with the Floetrol tomorrow, wonder if a glue, a coin, or a cool button and a cork. You could get a glue, a coin, or a button. I did use corks. I have oh, you mean like, I don't know. I don't know how that would work. Possibly. But I have like just a regular cork, and then I have these champagne corks that Els glued together. So I've got lots of, I have lots of nice options. I didn't use any of these today, but they've got nice patterns on them too. And I forgot to test out my pineapple to see if it would actually print. So we'll have to see. But if you guys are up, if I can make it on Sunday, sometimes Sunday is a weird day. But so it would be around between 2:15 and 3:15, I think. If I could find not American currency, probably, because I don't know if there's rules about putting coins and stuff into artwork. I don't know how that works, and I don't want to get in any trouble. But let's see if I got. It's a guy who's not exactly a PI, but kind of a PI. He finds people for reward money. And of course he's got kind of a tragic backstory, but it involves the gaming industry too. I don't want to give anything away, but I'm really enjoying it. I have only been reading it for 3 or 4 days, and I'm almost done with it. So I'm enjoying that. I'm talking a simple button so you get the shape. Oh, it'd have to be a really flat button. A lot of them are concave. I'll have to look at my button box and see. We could give it a try. It's definitely worth trying. So we could try it on Sunday. I can get my button box in the closet and I can get to it. It's not buried. But we did quite a few jelly prints here. I would say we did 25 or 30. I'll count them later and I'll tell you on Sunday. So I'd like to do another session. I had a lot of fun. I've got some new stencils, a brand new piece of bubble wrap. And we've got all those new stencils that I got, that Els ordered for me that I haven't even tried out yet. So we'll have to try some of those. Could be fun. So that's going to be the end of it for tonight. I hope to see you on Sunday. I know sometimes I don't make it, so I'm not trying to wiggle out of it if I can't, but I really would like to come on Sunday and maybe try another jelly print session. So however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. And don't forget about Murder Monday. It'll be on my channel this week. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you guys the happiest of crafting. Good night, Rebecca and Carla and Roseanne and Christine, if you fell asleep in here. I know she was in earlier. Anybody I've missed, I'm not trying to miss anybody. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses to you all. Bye, 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 bye. The end. Hope to see you on Sunday if you're available. Have a fantastic weekend. Yes, and please thumbs up. Thank you so much. Or thumbs down. You can thumbs down. I'm not going to get offended.